Hello. How are we doing? Happy Mindset Monday, everybody. All right. How is it going? Hi, everybody. Hello. Paige, Daniel, Karina, Yurette, Ed, Iman, Jasmine, Janin, Isna, Brandon, hello. Odin, Dina, hi. Kiko, YM, TT, Melanie, Miss Mandy, Jamar, Fakiha, hello. Nayla, IDK, Emily, hello. Random, Zero Nirvana, hello. Vanessa, Eden, thank you. YM, appreciate you. Shreya, Heather, Gina, Hispanic Titanic. Leanne says hi. Roxy and the Moonwalkers. Jarrell says hi. Finally graduated from an aesthetics program, scripted for it. Now I can join in Mindset Mondays for now. Yes, that's awesome. Oh man, how am I feeling today? I think I have to. I'm getting emotional. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Shit. Oh. Oh, fuck. Give me a minute. Sorry, guys. I didn't know how far in I was going to be able to make it. Apparently not at all. Okay. Yes, Iman, everything is working out best case scenario. I'm trying to explain what's going on. I'm just having a swell of emotion. So I'm just needing to, oh God, where's my fan? I need my fan. Thanks, babe. Oh God. Oh man. Okay. I didn't know if I was going to be ready for this. I guess I wasn't. Thought I was going to be able to handle it today, but shit. Oh my God. I want to be honest with you guys. Oh, fuck. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I didn't expect that. Okay. I just don't want to fuck up my makeup. I just did all my makeup. I don't want to mess it up. Baby, could you please grab me just a little tissue just so I can dab my little doodle here? Okay, fuck me. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm okay. It's not that bad. I didn't know if I was going to be able to, I didn't know if I was going to talk about it, period. And the second I got on, I was like, I can't, it's inescapable. So that's why I was like, the realization and the rush of the emotions, okay, I do have to talk about it. And I just wasn't expecting. Oh my gosh, sorry. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Jasmine says reschedule. Yeah, this is my third one in a row that this would have been my third one skipping, and I just don't want to just want to be like, I just want to be real, to be honest with you. I'm not somebody that likes to like, I've been like debating on whether I'm going to like how much I'm going to tell. All right, here's the deal. It's not anything like bad, guys. And like, I'm doing so much better than where I was at. I cannot believe it. I'm crying on the live stream right now. What have I become? The drama. Oh my God. A week ago, I woke up with Bell's palsy on this left side of my face. And I'm doing like so good. I'm doing so good. And I've just been like dealing with, the emotion of it. And that's why I wasn't on last week, because my face wasn't working. Like, I'm trying not to be all dramatic, like, oh, my face. Like, I really just was not, I didn't want to come on here for sympathy. I really just wanted to come and talk to you guys because I missed you. And like, I was like, I'm going to be 100% back to normal. 1 week, that's all this motherfucker is going to get from me. Like, I've healed so much in the last week. Like, where I'm at compared to where I was, I've done so good. I just wasn't, I think I expected to wake up today. Like, I really fully expected to wake up at like 100. And I'm like more at like, and I'm working on correcting this one. I'll be real. I'm more at like 80, 85%. So like, I've been really, really, really doing well on the healing and stuff. I just wasn't expecting to feel this way today. So, but I have been like really, really, really pushing my emotions, like not letting myself be overwhelmed with like the fear of any of this, because I can't be afraid of it. And anyways, sorry, I wasn't expecting this to happen today. So I appreciate you all being here, and probably should have skipped this week too, but here we are. So if you were my client this week and I didn't have a video on it, I wasn't having a migraine. It was because my face didn't work. That's the real truth. So anyways, but I did want to talk about healing because, fuck, man. Like, I was talking about emotional healing. Like, all of the podcasts that I was doing was leading up to everything. And I know it's divine for this to be the physical healing week, because I have a whole new like story to talk about as far as like healing yourself and using the power of your mind to like overcome shit. I can't believe, I'm so shocked that I'm doing this right now. I'm really surprised. I can't believe I'm like, this is not my style, y'all. I don't cry in public. This is not me. So anyways, how are you guys doing? Okay, listen. Okay. I know that, because now you just snapped me out of it. Saying I'm stronger than this and to snap myself out of it, like, you have no fucking clue what I have done for the last week to keep myself to do what I have done. And I just have to say, like, I'm here, maybe I shouldn't be. And like, if you don't have nothing nice to say about the power of the fucking mind today, this is not the fucking day. Let me just say it, okay? Because like, it's about healing, and it's about being in control. And I want to be that, and I want to be here for you guys. And oh man, I am strong. Like, I can't even express like what this week has been like to just keep my shit on track. Like, I don't know how often people, I didn't even want to come in here and talk about it. I just couldn't, like, I can't, like, I'm looking at myself, so I can't help but see it. So like, And then just like to the elephant in the room of it, like to not say anything, it was just too much, and just like overcame with the emotion of it. But like, I just like, oh my God. I don't feel like I'm weak. I just like, I'm working on not being triggered right now. And so like, I'm reading, like trying to read the comments. Now I'm just like, was this a bad idea? Like, I'm going through such a wave of emotion right now. I'm like, why am I even on live stream right now? Just because I do it every week. Like, that means I'm supposed to do it today. Like, I really just wanted to like be regular today. Oh my God. I don't know the statistics of how fast people get over this shit, but I know that I will, and I know that it's working out, and I know I have like done so much over the last week. So fuck me. Well, the reason I really wanted to come on the most about and talk about it the most is because I want to talk about like what I've done to heal, like to make the strides that I've made, because I've talked about healing my shingles before, and like I did the same exact process, but like this is like a much bigger scale, and like neurological, stuff, like turning on like nerves and working with nerve damage and like and things like that. And I just wanted to talk to people about like when something is going on in your body or in your world, in your mind, in your heart, like you choose how far in you go and how bad it gets for you. And like you choose that, and you determine how long you stay there, right? And like I haven't cried about this since like the first day when I was just like, what the fuck, so I have been like, meditating several times a day, just taking it easy, affirmations, scripting, lots of like 360, 100% has been like my godsend. But like I get triggered. I mean, I don't get triggered. What I meant to say is I get, how the emotions come over me when I get on Mindset Monday, like when I'm talking to you guys and like all those emotions come through. That's what happened when I got on the live stream. And so like, it just was like an instant, like all of it hit me at one time. But I wanted to talk about bruh. All right, you're done. Thanks for the super chat, but this is not, this isn't a conversation for that or the place for it, period. Yeah, I just did. Thanks, Amanda. So, anyways, I want to talk about what it takes to heal and what my process is. And it's been a week. First things first, take away the name, right? I've talked about that with the shingles. I never called shingles. I said the word shingles like twice when I had shingles. This time it's been a little bit different just because I had to go to the ER. So I had like a diagnosis, and I've actually been doing meditations and stuff specifically for it, which have been like really amazing. But like I rewrote the name of it. So I called it two things. I called it facial perfection. I'm really good at saying my F's right now. Facial perfection and Belle's perfection, like Princess Belle. So every time I hear the word Belle, I think about the Disney princess, and I just think of like symmetry and like beauty, whatever. So step one, take the power away from the name. I don't say it. If I hear it, I rewrite it. The second thing is, and like I'm trying to think in steps. It's just like it's a process. It's a practice of visualizing it coming back to life, it turning on. Like I'm visualizing like switches being like, I watched a video about looking at the nerves, where the nerves are in the body, seeing what the facial nerves look like. So I'm switching them on, I'm switching them on, I'm switching them on, I'm switching them on, just over and 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 over again. During meditation, during literally any time when I don't have to be like occupied by something, I'm visualizing it turning on. I'm visualizing everything moving at the same time. You know, I'm visualizing it working. And when I'm using it right now in my head, I'm saying, you know, it's working. It's all working equally. It's working at the same time. I'm using my affirmations. I'm using my visualization. I'm using my thinking to bulldoze this story and this thing, because it's not going to fucking get me. It's not going to stop me. It's not going to take away my livelihood, my business, you know. So taking away the name of it, it doesn't exist. We call it something better. We turn it something better. We use our mental capacity and power to only see it working exactly the way we want it to, no matter what is happening. Even in this moment, even as I'm talking right now with you guys, my fucking train, my wheels are like, I'm so conditioned from doing my 360 method of like controlling my thoughts that I've like gotten myself into, and it like enabled to like, have enabled myself to like put myself into like a trance with it, and just like almost hypnotize myself on these ideas like my face works 100%, my face is working 100% capacity, or things like this, my face works perfectly. And I just, again, I want to tell anybody that's suffering from, and also just, I know I look like I'm really going through it right now, but I'm processing like a week's worth of like emotion and shit that has happened while being on live stream, and like being really vulnerable at the same time, and not expecting to do this. I just like, you can get through anything, and we're getting through this. And like, I know that it probably looks like crazy to you guys right now, because you never see me like this. Like, I haven't been like this all week. I haven't been emotional like this. I've been staying on top of it, and I've healed so much from where I was in a short amount of time, that I want to just share the process with you, because I know that so many people are suffering from physical and emotional and mental pain and anguish and fear and trauma. So it doesn't have to define you. It doesn't have to be your sentence, your death sentence, your life sentence, whatever you want to call it. It's fucking irrelevant. We look like Disney princesses. We love our lives. Everything's working out for us still, no matter what. And like, that's where the message was that I really wanted to get out, is like, I want you to know that I'm like, I know I look I look very upset right now. I'm processing, like emotions are coming out, but I'm still so like, I'm not even gonna say optimistic or hopeful. Like, nothing is changing. Like, we are still going. Everything is working. Everything is happening, and it's getting better and better and better. So I don't know why the fuck I'm here. I guess I'm supposed to be. I don't know. Okay, so let's get into this, I guess. Okay, Jasmine, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Excuse me. Okay, all right. Okay. Nug, hi. I had a session with her and her man Jerry, and I actually told them the truth because they were their previous clients. So at the end of our session, I was like, here's the real reason I'm not on camera. So they knew what was going on, and she said she'd be here, and she did it. I'm proud of you. Thank you. I mean, proud of you not because you showed up, but because, we talked about you doing the things that you wanted to do. So glad you're here. Where's the iced coffee? She's right here. Being my rock still. Okay. All right. And yeah, if you're asking if I'm what I just talked about, how to heal, that's also how I manifest. And this is something also like I think I mentioned this on my podcast or on a mindset, but like a few weeks ago, I was in a meditation and I heard them say, they told me, we gave you the 360 method specifically for what you're about to go through. And like, I found it interesting that it wasn't a message of like, we gave it to you to like get you to where you are. We gave it to you to share with the people. Like, obviously that was implied, but the message was, we gave it to you to get you through what you're about to go through. And like, if I hadn't been on my shit this year, mentally and spiritually and emotionally, because of like the stuff that was like, just like, life, just having to just be on top of myself. I don't know I don't know how like mentally fucked up I'd be right now if I was like, hadn't been on it so like diligent about my practice these last like few months. Like, it has helped me so much. And like, that's another thing, like, you don't have to do my practice, but like have something intact, because you never know when the fucking bottom can just drop out on you. Like, for real, you don't know. You just wake up one day and like everything's different, and you have to pull yourself out of it because no one else can do it for you, but you can do it. And it may not look like it right now. Like, I may seem like I'm like having a meltdown, but it's like the opposite of that, really. And that's like part of the reason why I'm on live. Some people keep asking why I'm here. Like, let me fucking be here, man. Quit asking me, yo. Like, I felt like I had to be. I don't know. I felt like I did. I don't know. I just, and yeah, I am already healing. Again, that's why, like, I don't want you guys to think like that I'm here like, oh my God, I got this thing. Wham. I'm like, I have gone from like 0 to 100 in a week, like, so strictly from manifestation. And that's why I'm on this right now, because I want you guys to know that you can do this too, for whatever it is that we're talking about. So, Jen Bunny, listen, like, your mind, your mental power is extremely strong, and it the more you strengthen it, the better it gets. So you can achieve anything that you think you can. Excuse me, sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, so trying to find something like, how do I focus on this? Okay, how do I live like I want to? I'm here for you guys. All right. Gina, can we read a healing book for the book club? That's a great idea. Let's do that, because I was actually just wondering, because I'm about to finish the Power of Now. The Power of Now has actually helped me a lot too, and the Power of Now helped me with my, I keep talking about 360. I'm like not trying to plug it, but like literally it's helping me. But the Power of Now combined with the 360, like the awareness. I always talk about awareness and discipline. It's just, it saves the day, man. It just like serves the purpose. Okay. Yeah, we're doing questions. Yes. Okay, little. Santos. Okay, I like your question because I think that questions of semantics come up a lot. Oh shit, I need a charger. Where? Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, fuck me. All right, shit. Oh, lords. Okay. Santos says, you always say nothing but the best, but isn't the word but something to avoid? It's difficult to explain my point. Also, I would love to hear more about healing, how to heal from mental abuse. Okay. Nothing but the best. Isn't the word but something to avoid? Okay. Okay. So when it comes to like semantics and things like this, I think that my personal opinion, because it's like I don't really know all the answers, obviously. I think that it comes down to the intention behind what you're saying and the truth of the matter, like what your truth is. And so when you're saying nothing but the best, what you mean is I will settle for nothing. Period. I'll settle. I'm not going to settle. I'm only going to have and accept what I deem to be the best for me. And if it's not that, then like, no, thank you. Like, thanks, but no thanks. And there's nothing wrong with it because it's an infinite universe or plane or whatever the fuck. So you can, there's enough to go around. So we don't want to have like limitation. And if you think that saying but the best, nothing but the best is limiting, then you're obviously operating within limitation. And therein lies the problem itself, right? So unlimited, nothing but the best. It's like, let me ask you this question. If you are at a salad bar, would you feel bad about getting the dressing that you preferred? Like, no, you can have thousands of islands, you can have Italians, you can have blue cheeses, you can have all of them, you can have them all at once, you can have none, you could have oil and vinegar, you can have fucking lemon wedges, you could have, I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, no one's judging you at a salad at a buffet about what you get because the plates just keep coming. So like, don't think that, like, who gives a fuck if it's you want the best? That just means that's your personal preference, and like you should get that because it's your world. Why wouldn't you pick your preference when you're picking all of it, right? So just like not giving, like thinking in such a narrow scope overall, just like open that shit up. Okay. Thanks, Tiffany, Craig, Tiffany. Okay. See, like, even as we're sitting here, I feel like muscle, I'm healing so fast and I'm feeling it more and more. And I just want to like say that I'm affirming it out loud because I want to affirm it. And I like feeling it, like my shit move up as we speak. So like, it's always happening, right? We're always affirming and we're affirming and we're affirming and we're so good at saying that word. It's great. And, we are miraculous healers. We're at 100% already. We're operating at perfect peak performance. Braised beef is brilliant. Oh my God, if anybody knows that reference, you're my friend. Okay. Also love to hear more about healing. Oh yeah, I just did that. There you go. Affirm your healing, whether you're feeling it or not. Affirm it, affirm it, affirm it. Your F's are easy to say. Your F's are easy to say. My F's are easy to say. And I appreciate you guys for being nice and stuff, because like this is like not the day to like test my patience. You know what I mean? Like we all have life sometimes, and my cylinders right now are all firing on perfect health, healing, perfect just homeostasis, and that's what we got. Okay. Karina says, seriously, I was just talking about Thousand Island sauce today, and I've never heard you mention it before. I know, that's so weird, because like it's so weird that I even thought while I was saying, I was like, I'm surprised I've never made a salad bar analogy before. Like it just came through. So that is really weird, because I was also thinking that it was interesting. I'd never said it before. Maddie, I appreciate you for the love. Thank you. Thank you. Gina, I like your question. Where'd you go? Do you feel different mentally after reading The Power of Now? I feel like I've evolved so much since I started. Yeah, I do. I really feel like that book has really opened me up to understand, like, and I have a fucking like method that I use, and you know what I mean? Like, and it, I feel like it helped me more with that, like understanding how to be present and affirm what you want and be what you want and get what you want and say what you want, and also not say what you don't want, and find peace in those in-between moments and like prolong the peace for yourself. So yeah, and I've been also recommending it to like every client, and I never really recommended like specific books to people like every time, but I like literally every client I'm like, you should probably read this book because it's good and it helps. Oh, Carla just bought it. Good. It's really, really worth it. It's really good. Just the practices. Like it's literally like how to have a healthy mental and emotional spirit connection and like clear your bullshit out. It's one of those things that like everybody should read. Taylor, thank you so much. I appreciate you. No question. Just want to show my appreciation. You've given me the tools through your videos and live chats to better myself, and I thank you for it. Thank you. I appreciate you, and thank you for your generosity and your kindness for saying that. Thank you. Patricia, you're in Germany. Thanks for watching in Germany. Victor, thank you. I appreciate you sending love to the community. Thank you. Tiffany Craig, you should definitely read it. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. Like, and that has helped me too, because like literally, obviously all of the manifestation roads lead where they lead, right? So reading that book, having to like, going through the stuff I was going through earlier this year and having to like get really super, super on top of my spirituality practice, having that one meditation, that spirit guide meditation that like changed the way I thought about meditations and all that stuff. Like all that stuff has led me right here and has helped me a lot over the course of this week. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Where's this comment? So I can. Oh, Mally, hi. Any updates with the music? Okay, so yes, thank you. Thanks. Daniel, I love you. Okay, so the music, yes, me and Mally were just talking. So we have right now he is like putting all of the, like he's getting all the tracks and stuff ready for me to like do the final recordings. And so I'm going to start working on like final recordings probably like next week. and getting those all done. And then we'll be going into production for everything. So that's coming up really soon. We also have, the hour-long money track. I have like 5, there's like 5 of those that we got going. So we're going to put short ones out on iTunes. I have I think we have 4 more of the videos. I have to make them still. So there's more of those coming. And we're working on sleep meditations right now, but we're kind of like trying to like find our personal, what is our signature style for the brand. So we're kind of like going back and forth with that right now, trying to nail down what sleep sounds we want to be creating. But that's where the music is at. And we got a lot of fun stuff coming. Do I listen to frequencies? Yeah, I do. Wait. This one. Yes, pre-production. Was my mom rocking it? My mom was here. It was like my mom came to town for Mother's Day, so she was here when it happened, and it was it kind of sucked because I wanted to enjoy my Mother's Day with my mom, but it was also my mommy's here when I was going through something so crazy because it happened on Mother's Day. I woke up on Mother's Day like that, so it was really nice to have my mom here during that time. Even when you're 37. Well, would I consider doing subliminal tracks? Yes. We definitely oh, Amanda, thank you so much. I just saw that. I so appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. We just have we have so many things Malachi and I are we will just make stuff. And so we just have so much shit that we're working on. And we're getting there. We definitely are getting there with the subliminals too. Janan says, love the wealth, the rich, I am rich affirmations to help me allow my wealth manifestation. Yes. Yay. We have more of those coming. I wanted to make that video because I watched those hour-long ones where they're just I am rich, I am wealthy. I'm I need those of my own because I want a little more feminized for me personally. Fly Girl says, missed you, Roxy. I missed you guys too. That's another reason why I came today. I know I probably maybe should have stayed off. I don't know. I don't know if I would have felt worse about myself for not going live for another week or what. I don't know. I'm here now, so I can't answer that question. What are my thoughts on drawing a manifestation versus scripting? I think that any sort of mental pre-preparation for your manifestation is great. So write it, draw it, do whatever works for you because you're creating it. So if you resonate more with drawing, then fuck yeah, draw that shit. Okay, Daisha, thank you so much for the super chat, babe. Says, I'm manifesting an SP, but the 3D keeps messing with me because he's coming off as a fuckboy and I'm frustrated. Well, I mean, okay. To be real honest with you, you're not disciplined enough then. Your practice isn't intact because why the fuck should the 3D? What are you talking about? What is that? I never heard of it. Never fucking heard of it. So, hold on real quick. I just think someone's channel. I just remembered something. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes business calls. All right. What were we? Daisha. Okay. Where was that? Oh yeah. So first off, you are calling him my favorite letter to say right now, an F boy, the two that I love, they're perfect. Like they work on my mouth. An F boy, you're calling him that. You're reacting to him as that. You're allowing your 3D to trigger you. You're not on top of your shit, period. That's it. There's no other way around it. Like, get on top of your shit. Why are you letting the 3D, why are you not enough in your practice to combat the 3D when it triggers you? Because that's the issue, is like you're letting the 3D trigger you, and then you're reacting to it, and then you're continuing to define your world as a product of the 3D. And because the 3D happened, this is my world, and because this is my world, the 3D is happening, and blah blah blah. And you're letting that feedback loop continue and create that cycle for yourself. And no. Change the story. Don't react to the old story anymore. That's it. Use your affirmations. Cycle. Repetition. Keep that shit going. Don't let yourself drop it. You're a funny girl. Okay. Fly Girls, thank you so much. I appreciate you for the super chat. Says, why do people fight for their limitations? Isn't it easier to affirm your desires if you already have it? That's what I think too, but it's oh God, this is like I just heard Joe Dirt in my head. Why are boobs good? Why do people fight for their limitations? They just do. I don't know. Like, this is one of those things that really keeps this community like necessary, because there's something in the comfort of it. I think there is I don't understand. Honestly, to be real honest with you, I don't know the answer to this, because I'm one of those people, like, I'm kind of on your side. I'm like, listen, the second I realized that it was all my thoughts and like I could control them, I haven't looked back. That was like 2 years ago, and like, I'm like, fuck yeah, bitch, it's all me. Good. Because I'm in control, And so like me, like, yes, we slip into periods where we're more reactive and we're not taking care of ourselves. We're not being on top of our mental focus, which helps us in our, our spirituality practice or whatever, emotional practice, which helps us keep the emotional roller coaster in check and helps keep us from reacting to our 3D so much and creating more of the same. That happens to everybody. It can, of course, but you have to, again, have the awareness and the discipline to recognize that you're doing it and to be like, nope, sorry, not going to do this anymore. Actually, it's this. Actually, it's this. Actually, it's this. Actually, it's this. Like, no matter what, everything's perfect. Everything's working out fine. We're at 100%. Everything's functioning perfectly, no matter what is happening in the 3D. So why do people fight for their limitations? Like, I think some of it is fear. Definitely it's programming, because they're used to doing things in a certain way and they expect things to happen, and then the expectation of it manifests it, and then the manifestation of it validates the fear, and so they continue fearing it and worrying about it and manifesting it. So it catches them in a cycle. I think they get afraid to like try to push beyond their cycle because they haven't maybe necessarily seen the results. And so they're scared to hope for it to be let down again. But also I think that people clinging to their old like negative thinking or whatever self-sabotage you do is so automatic. And that's why rewriting is so important. And that's why I do it so many fucking times, is because it's so important, because it takes that many times, because you already done that to write the original program. So you need to rewrite it with repetition and diligence and focus and dedication over and over and over and over and over again. And sometimes, for a lot of people, actually, these limitations and this clinging to your old story and the fear is like part of that programming. So they like work together against you, So there's a lot. I think for everybody, there's probably a mix of different things, but comfort, fear of change, or fear of not being able to achieve what you want, like fear of failure. Sometimes it's fear of success. I think a lot of things just change is uncomfortable for people too. And any sort of like positive change requires an uncomfortability period. And like, I'm laughing as I say that because I've been like really going hard on this like one affirmation thing, just like over and over and over and over, picking something like big that like encompasses my whole life that I can like just go to default. And that will help me with all of my affirmations and my manifestations and things. And so I started doing that. I did it for about 2 weeks, got the repetition, like really hammered into where I told you guys I'm like hypnotizing myself, almost like getting into a trance-like state. Cause I've just been repeating this phrase over and over. And so I'll tell you, it was, I make $100,000 a month. I just started saying that. I was like, I'm just going to say this all the time. I said it for 2 weeks straight. And then after 2 weeks, I was like, you know what? I'm going to start saying I make $1 million a month just to fucking see. And then my face fell apart. So like, I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. I guess I keep it going with it because, and it's funny because we've been having this conversation of like all hell breaking loose or all heaven. I called it all heaven broke loose in my life. When I switched that affirmation to like that really big jump, and I was kind of fearful of it. I was like, is this too much for me to handle? And I just went with it. And then like my life has changed drastically in other unexpected ways. But I'm like, well, let's just keep going with it, I guess. I don't know. So, pushing past the fear of having what you want or not getting what you want or living without it or living with it in not the way you want it to be. Like, it doesn't matter what you're afraid of. It doesn't matter what you're worried about. It doesn't matter what you've experienced. It doesn't matter what you think is coming down the line for you. Change your fucking thinking and make yourself think the thought. You are in control, period. Don't let your thoughts take you over. It doesn't matter what they're about. So, oh my gosh. Sorry, this is a crazy day for me. Thanks for being here. And thanks for all the super chats. I'm going to try to get to all these here. Zero Nirvana, thank you so much for the super chat. Sending my support. I'd love for you to make an affirmation tapes on physical healing. What's your advice for making impossible physical changes? I will probably work on more physical stuff just because I probably will make some for myself, maybe. My advice for making impossible physical changes, don't call it impossible. That's the last thing you want to do. It's not impossible. It's completely possible. Everything is possible. And that's how you need to approach everything. Otherwise, you're climbing an uphill battle. So of course it's possible. Of course, it's more than possible. Change the way you're thinking about things and like bulldoze your thoughts. Don't let these things tell you that you're stuck any which way or that anything has to go a certain way for you. Like, you rewrite your story and you continue rewriting it until you don't have to rewrite it anymore. And if that takes from now until the rest of your life, then good. You're fucking doing something positive for yourself. Like, I don't think it ever goes away. Like, I've been doing 360 for like 2 years straight now. And I'm still having to use it and to make it through my life in like being challenged in ways I've never been challenged before. And it's because I have such a diligent mental strength and fortitude that I just practice. I'm not like any more special than anybody. I just make myself think these thoughts using my awareness and my discipline, things that every single person who is on this chat have. You all have it. There's no way you could be sitting here without the awareness of what you're doing and the discipline to type fucking Roxy Talks in your goddamn browser. Okay. So there's no way, or to click the video open, doesn't matter. Like, you have it. So use it to your advantage and stop letting your 3D world tell you what the fuck is happening to you. Bullshit. Daisha, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, okay, there's a being ignored wound in me. I'm working on it. Do you have any advice? Yeah, pick something that sounds the opposite of being ignored. Like, Sorry, I'm trying to stay focused. Okay, the opposite of being ignored is obviously to be the attention, to be prioritized, to be thought of, to be important. So I would pick something like, I am super important. I am the most important person in my world. I treat myself as a priority, because if you've got being ignored as like a trigger, then that generally is going to reflect back on like you not giving yourself fully what you need to be giving yourself, which is like the attention that you are seeking from other people. So like something about like, I love myself dearly, or I am a top priority. Everybody prioritizes me. I have the life of my dreams, even something bigger like that. And just like go to town. I was going to say go to the ham. Go ham on it. Go to the town. Go to town on that shit and cycle, repetition over and over and over again forever until you find something better that you want to say about yourself. But like you need to say something else in the moments when you want to say that you are being ignored and you're worried about being ignored and you feel that you're being ignored and you hate that you're being ignored and why are they ignoring me and how come they're not talking to you and how come why and everybody always ignores me. All that shit needs to be, no, I am always prioritized. I'm always prioritized. I'm always prioritized. I'm always prioritized. I'm always prioritized, or something like that. Because you can't let these thoughts, like if you have a wound there that you're working on, then you need to not let your words keep digging that wound or picking that scab every single time you think about it, because that's the issue, is that you're re-victimizing yourself over and over. Okay, Elise, thank you so much for the super chat, says, so my ex had told me that she had lost feelings for me. I'm trying to manifest her back, but I've been struggling to believe everyone is you pushed out. Okay. Well, everyone is you pushed out. So, get on board. Everything is, it's not just everyone, everything is you pushed out. You are creating this world with your awareness. And literally, I think I don't know why I never had the buffet, the buffet analogy come through before today, but I think that one's really good because it reminds you, like, it's a buffet, like the world's a buffet. Like, you don't have to worry about taking too much of anything. You don't have to worry about taking only something and not any other thing. You don't have to worry about having all of something. You don't have to worry about eating something you don't like, because all these possibilities in front of you, everybody is out there getting their own. It's being replenished constantly. You don't have to worry about it. You already paid your ticket. You already paid your price to get in. You can have as many plates as you want. Nobody gives a fuck. No one's paying attention. So think more about, instead of thinking about the feelings that you had, what they said, I'm trying to manifest them back, I'm struggling, I don't believe, everyone will do it, all this shit that you're putting in front of your problem, you need to erase, clear, and put yourself at a buffet and just say, what am I doing right now? Why am I sitting over here eating fucking whatever your least favorite food is? You're just shoveling onto your plate, crying about it, when the French fries are overflowing over here. I like French fries. You know what I mean? Like, you could just go and get the thing you actually want instead of shoveling your plate full of shit that you don't want and then eating it and crying about it and eating more and then crying about it. I'm not saying you're crying. I'm just, as this analogy, like, you're at a buffet, like, act like it. You know what I mean? So get in line for what you want. If there's a line for it, cool. Just wait in line like a patient, normal person. Know that it's coming to you. Every step you got your little tray. Every step you move forward, I'm closer and closer to my French fries or whatever it is, right? So like it doesn't matter anything, period. Like, it's unlimited. So like, don't think in these limited terms. It doesn't matter what they said before. If the pan empties, don't worry. Someone's coming back with a new pan, a fresh SP, ready to love you, just coming straight out. You just got to be patient a little bit, okay? But you got to stand in the right place. You got to put your plate in the right spot. You can't be shoveling something from over here when you want actually something from over here, okay? So treat your life and your thoughts more like a buffet versus just getting whatever, like a handout. You just get whatever is given to you. No, you don't just get whatever is given to you. You're at a buffet, and you always have been. Pick the thing you actually want and just have that, okay? So work on switching your thinking and not allowing yourself to react. Like everybody here, I don't care what your problem is. I don't care what it is. Or I don't care what your manifestation is. I don't care what it is that you're not experiencing. The problem is that you keep reacting to your 3D instead of letting your thoughts control the story. If you let your thoughts control the story and you work on clearing out your energetic bullshit with meditation and like me time and positivity and affirmations and keeping your thoughts on track and not allowing yourself to wallow on the shit that you don't want, you're not going to be creating that toxic environment in your head anymore. You're not going to be living in such a negative place. You're going to be manifesting better things for yourself, and you're going to be getting better at controlling your thinking. So get a practice down. Don't let these thoughts take over. Stop reacting to your 3D. Learn how to, I'm hearing transmute the energy. That's what I heard in my head. Transmute the energy from a place of lack or worry or doubt to like, oh, everything's fine. Peace. I got it. Everything's fine. It's all working out. And I do believe that is achieved through meditation. So I definitely highly recommend daily meditation. Okay. Fly girls, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sharon, thank you. I appreciate you. Glad you're here. Elisa, why do delusional people not manifest their delusions? That's such a great question. I don't know. Maybe they do. Who's to say they don't? Seems real to them, right? Scruffy looking. All right. Scruffy looking. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, any suggestions to someone with long-term trauma related PTSD trying to manifest? Definitely working on healing, emotional healing. And like, and working on triggers, like how to respond to your triggers and things like that. Like, I'm about to say something. I don't want to minimize PTSD because that's not what I'm trying to do, but I want to say like everybody kind of has like some level of it at some point, right? Like a little bit of, we all react inappropriately to our realities just because of the way that we're hardwired as human beings. We react with like fight or flight and like survival, physiological responses to like minor things like text messages and things like that. Like we're always getting triggered. So the reason I said that is because I want you to understand that like you're okay, it's okay, and you definitely can. Like it's okay. We're all kind of struggling through that. It's just like obviously more of like a higher degree or like a a higher concentration or a bigger. You get what I'm saying, right? It's just like much more. What I mean by all this is saying that like we're all kind of on the same path. So we're all on the same plane. So the things that we do to manifest and go through life for people that don't have PTSD is the same thing that you would do for someone who does have PTSD. It's just that when you do have that PTSD, you're going to have to like kind of go the extra mile. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you were trying to run with an injury, you'd have to like worry about the injury versus somebody that doesn't have an injury, just want to get out and run. They don't have to like worry about like making sure that they take care of that injury before they do that. So work on the triggers. Triggering for me personally, the thing that helps me the most get through triggers is meditation. I don't know why, but like having a daily meditation, like there's a huge difference in the days that I don't meditate, which are rare. Like maybe like sometimes on a Saturday I won't meditate, which is dumb because it's like I have, I'm off that day, but like I don't have to work, so I don't have to meditate. But like I'll, maybe like on a Saturday I won't meditate. And then I can have like a more spicy reaction. Like I'm like more agitated, and it's simply when I'm, obviously as I'm saying this, I'm manifesting it more, but whatever. My reactions are always under control, and I'm very easily poised and cool, calm, collected whenever anything happens in my 3D. And that's true. And it's because of meditation. So I would say do meditation, work on mindfulness, getting out into nature, read The Power of Now, read books on PTSD and how people deal with it and how they like manage to, you know, make their lives not about it. Also, like I said, with other healing, don't identify yourself as someone with PTSD, because when you make that your thing, then it's your thing. And if it's on your name tag, it's on your name tag. It's not going anywhere. So like you can still be working on your triggers, keeping your reactions and emotions in check, keeping your thoughts on track without saying you have PTSD. You can, you know what I mean? You can still heal it without affirming it. And so like, that's kind of like what you do is like, you just, there's just this dance of allowing the 3D to just come, but keeping the thoughts, the narration of what's going on, like this is in control. And no matter what you're dealing with, it's all good and everything's fine and everything's working out for you. And so I would be also using calming affirmations. I mean, I listen to like meditation music or affirmations all day long, literally all day. It just helps keep my mind focused. And like, I'm a much better person emotionally, mentally, you know, every way when I'm keeping my thoughts more pure during the day and not letting like shit just kind of like get in there and kind of like mess around. So no one, you do not no more have long-term trauma-related PTSD. What you do have is a dedication to yourself to stay focused on your thinking and awareness of what's going on in your body and how you respond to things, and the determination to put as much peace into your life mentally and emotionally as you can to try to, you know, purify the source going on in here, and that's creating your world. And also, I'm not a doctor, so, you know, that too. Seek people who are professionals and can help you manage things. But like, know that manifestation is always happening. It never stops. So it's more about like what you're thinking about, how you're thinking about it. That's what's important. Isna, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Melanie, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, change my story after finding your videos. 75 pounds down in a relationship with my SP who went from ice cold to head over heels, never looking back. Yes, yes. Melanie, thank you. That's amazing. Hell yes. I know that was a long time ago. Everyone already gave you like, oh, that was only 10 minutes. Okay. 10 minutes ago, she got a lot of praise from everybody. Imogen, thank you so much, babe. I appreciate you. Okay. And one after midnight. Thank you for the super chat. Says, thank you for everything. SP is considering moving in. It's already done. Yeah. Oh, yes. So let's just cut that word out. SP is moving in. Yes, you did it. Amazing. You have an amazing relationship. I gave Dina this one affirmation. I've been having her like, well, not having her. I suggested that she might be interested in trying the one affirmation, like repetition over and over and over and over. And I gave her, I'm in the best relationship of my life. And it's already like, you've been doing it for what, like 2 days, I think. And you're already seeing change in your thinking and the way you respond to things and the relationships in your world, actually. So I'm going to give everybody that, try that one. I'm in the best relationship of my life, unless you can think of something that's even like bigger and better for yourself. Not that that's not good enough, but like, you know, if you want other things too, I'm living my dream life. I have the best life ever, you know, whatever. But like, try the one affirmation, just repetition. Anytime you catch yourself with free space and anytime you need to like redirect a thought, go to this one specific affirmation. And then from that point forward, that's your story. So you stick to that. You stick to reacting to things as if that was true, because it is true. And it's cycling through your mind so much that you are listening to it and thinking about it and being it. Okay. Sharon, thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Tiffany, I love you. Thank you so much. Just got off the road, missed the first part. Will rewatch. You don't need to rewatch it. It's dramatic. You know you're my boo. Love you. Anything you need, I got you. I appreciate you. I know you know what to do. So do I. And I officially shift into a reality where you're healed and healthy. Healed and healthy now. It is done. Love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really do. And I know you are a miraculous healer yourself as well. Yes, Daniel's like, I'm the best relationship of my life. Yes, exactly. Jen Buddy says, I need to use that phrase to change my relationship with my SP. Do it right now. You're in the best relationship of your life. Decide it now. Pick it. Like, another thing that happened while I was going through this week process of healing is like, I had to choose. I had to choose healing. I had to choose healing. And I'm still choosing 100% health and 100% perfection and 100% completely up to normal, functioning at the best, highest level. I have to continue choosing it. So continue choosing best relationship of your life, no matter what your 3D is saying or showing you, okay? Continue to choose it. Star, this is the same process, exact same process. Stop defining it as a disorder. Stop defining yourself as it or with it or as having it. Erase, change it to something else, take away its power, and rewrite your story about it every single time it comes up. Bulldoze your thoughts about it into something better. You are in the body of, you have your dream body or whatever. I am in the body of my dreams or something like that. And then use your visualization also to see or mentally imagine exactly the body that you want as many times a day as you remember. And then never stop and know that you are changing it. And then that's what I was saying earlier is like, I decided, choose health, choose the body that you want and choose it 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 and choose it. And every time you are sad about the body that you're in, just, and I'm not putting you down or anybody here, just know that when you're like sad about the body you're in, you're choosing the body you're in. If you're sad about the body you're in, if you hate the body you're in, if you're angry about the body you're in, if you resent the body that you're in, you're affirming and you're choosing the body that you're in. So you got to choose something different, affirm something different. Chris says, bruh, manifesting a body and come on to this part. There you go, Chris. Rosanna, thank you. There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm doing amazing. Everything's great. Miss Mandy, I saw you said, okay, you said something about, that's what I struggle with the most. So first of all, stop saying that shit. That's a manifestation. You don't struggle with anything. You're really good at this thing, especially this thing that you just said that thing about. We're not going to repeat it. Retouch on living in the end. Yeah, I've done like several videos on that. Like living in the end is just pick the outcome that you want and sell yourself on it. That is your outcome. It is your reality. 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 Period. Keep choosing it. Don't let your 3D don't let your 3D convince you. Like, you're in control. Daniel manifested losing 20 pounds in the past month. Nice. Congrats. Manisha says, I came to your channel to see your videos because I do it every night before sleeping and you're live. This right here is a sign. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. And good night. Sweet dreams. Lynn, thank you so much for the super chat. How do you know when to manifest versus communicate with SP about wanting more effort from them? I've manifested him better and he's great, but I know I deserve even more. All right. There's nothing wrong with talking to people in the 3D, because communication in a relationship is obviously important. And if you're holding things back from your partner, then you're not being an open communicator. And that's going to, in my personal opinion, as a married person, is going to make your relationship suffer. So like, I don't think it's bad to communicate what you want. Like you want to let people know your boundaries, but you also need to do it up here, because here's the real problem, is that at some point you have decided that what you are getting from your SP is not good enough, and you are continuing to reaffirm that instead of taking your story a step forward and saying that they do make more of an effort. They make all the effort in the world, or they put you first. You're number one. Like you're manifesting them this way. So change your story. What are you saying? Like you said it right there. They're not doing enough. I deserve more. So say that you get what you think you deserve instead of saying that you wish you had it. You know, yeah. So Lynn, yeah, just change your story and move your story forward. So like you did your manifestation, you got it. Now it's time to like go forward with what you talk about, because you're manifesting it. So you're back to like reaffirming your 3D world. So you're going to be spinning your tires. Jamie, hello. Paige, you're listening as you're walking your dog. I wish we could have pictures, because I want to see your dog. Okay, Jamie, you said how to make him choose you over your friends and family. I linked you a video today already, first off. I already made a video about this. But like, stop saying that they don't choose you. Stop reacting to them. Stop, like, work on where your wounds are at with being prioritized and being chosen. We actually just kind of talked about this earlier. So if you just joined us, you can rewind it, because I talked about this a little bit about making someone prioritize you. If you want someone to prioritize you, then you need to say that they do, instead of questioning how to make them do it. The way to make someone do something is to say that they do it, and then not stop saying that they do it. Okay, MEG says, so how do you handle opposing action from SP? I affirm up and down all day, but they still act dumb. I try to ignore it, but ouch. Well, you're not ignoring it, obviously. So you need to be on your practice. You need to do your meditations. You need to be on top of your thinking. You need to know what your triggers are. You need to avoid them. You need to say something different. You need to be controlling your thinking and not letting your 3D tell you what your story is, because that's what you're doing right now. Okay, how long have we been here? I might be jumping off, because my face is so strong. It feels so good. Okay, I'm gonna do last call for super chats. Hopefully not a ton come through, because I'm getting a little fatigued, but yeah, I'm gonna do the last call for super chats. I appreciate everyone who's still here and stayed with me and witness my my emotions. Emmy says, thank you, Roxy. I love when you yell at me. Should I still make I Got Yelled At by Roxy Talks shirts? I still wonder, like, I have the design, and then I'm just like, I don't know if I should make this. Carissa. Carissa says, day 1 of the 30 days of alignment challenge, and dare I say I feel more aligned. Yes. Yes, you dare. And we affirm. As we should be more aligned. Oh, I am having a flash sale. I just remembered. I have a flash sale going on my website for like 24 hours more, or like till Wednesday morning, I think. If anybody's interested in any of my courses, they're all 25% off right now with the code RT25. I just remembered that. If you're interested, that goes till Wednesday morning PST at like 9 a.m. or something like that. I think 9 a.m. something like that. Yeah. If you want that 25% off all courses right now. Use code RT25. Okay. Okay, y'all, everybody who's telling me to take care of myself, like, I mean, I appreciate you telling me to take care of myself. I am taking care of myself, and I felt like I wanted to be on today. So, like, don't worry. I'm a grown woman. I am taking care of myself, and that's part of the reason why I'm on here, is because I have done so much to take care of myself. And if it seems like I'm low or freaking out, I'm not. I've done so much, then that's why I'm here. I want to share with you that you can do it too. So, like, I am taking care of myself. Don't worry. Like, if anything, my mindset is even better now. So just let me be here, okay? I did miss you guys, actually, and I did want to see you, and I wanted to. I have a hard time not, like, being, like, an open book, so it was, like, I didn't know how much I was going to talk about it, and it just, like, all came out as soon as I got on the live stream, so it is what it is. When you're on the internet, at some point, it's just, there is no, you just open yourself up for everything. So anyways, Mary, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Yay, Mary says, I previously recovered fully from what you're going through now. I know I would have recovered even faster if I'd been a conscious manifestor at the time. You got this. I love you. Mary, I so appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it is possible. We can get through anything. We can get through anything, guys. We just, like, you just have to tell yourself that repeatedly, no matter what happens. You just got to keep telling yourself that. Even when it feels like the opposite, you've got to keep going with it. Yeah, Isna, I like what you said here. Stop trying to fix something outside of you to feel better. Feel better and you get everything you desire. It's true. You got to do the internal work. The internal work is the only thing that gets you through it. It's the only thing that makes it possible. It's the only thing that keeps you strong enough to handle who knows what. I appreciate you guys a lot. Yeah, this community is really amazing. And Starbay, I'm just echoing your sentiments here. We do have a really great community. If you guys want to talk to each other, we have a forum on my website, roxytalks.com/forum. We talk about the book club there, and we're going to be moving into a new book soon. So I think a healthy, like, healing one is a good idea. Somebody had that idea earlier. Let's do that. So book suggestions will be great on the forum post. Also talking about, like, when we do live events, like, where we would want to go and stuff like that. That's all at my website, roxytalks.com/forum. You want to chat with your fellow peoples here in the community. Gina says, you can heal your life by Louise Hay. Oh, I do like Louise Hay. I've never read any of her books. At least do I read Neville books? No. I gotta be real honest with you. Neville is a little bit, he's a little bit, his writing style is a little bit, eloquent for my, understanding level. See what I mean? So usually if I listen to Neville, I listen to somebody in, like, explaining it, just because it's so, not that I'm not smart enough to figure it out. It's just, like, a lot of, like, translation into, like, today's vernac. But I'm down with the Louise Hay because I've always wanted to check her stuff out. So I'm going to look into Louise Hay. Okay. Oh, Emojin, you had a super chat question. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Yeah, if you want to retype it, I will address it. Sage Grace says, I felt so bad before this live, and now I've been reminded yet again by how powerful of a manifester I am. Thank you. That's right. You are extremely powerful. So do not let your 3D reality get you down. Because as soon as you do that, it's like that's when you're giving your power away. Brandon said he's dated. Yeah, it's not that anything that he's like his writing is very beautiful. It's just like a little not like where I'm at linguistically. Isna, yes, I like what you said because I have been talking about not getting triggered. I mean, yeah, it's okay to get triggered. It's just that you need to like work on it so that you don't fall into the spell of it. But like, Isna says, if you get triggered and react, it's okay. You're human. Just know that it's an old story, an old belief system. You don't have to live there anymore. Choose the new. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Rosanna says, Joe Dispenza, breaking the habit of being yourself. I love Dr. Joe. I'm thinking about going to see him this summer. Gina says, you are the placebo or becoming supernatural by Dispenza. It's all about healing the body. Okay, so I'm going to look into some Joe Dispenza and Louise Hay. And again, we can join this. We can carry this chat over into the forum as well, so we can talk about it. Sana says, I never used to like Abraham Hicks because I never understood her, but lately I've been resonating with her so much. I think Abraham is people don't always resonate with her sometimes just because my personal opinion is like, it's, she's already so far at the end that it's kind of hard to see the pathway there. If you're not like able to like let go all the way and just like go full force with that trust, sometimes it can be like, I guess, more confusing to grasp. I just think that she's just so already there. You know what I mean? She's like already like in that place that sometimes if you're super far away from it, it's hard to get there to understand it. But I also think that the way she speaks is so calming, and she just has a way of like making you feel at ease about what you're kind of working on. And I see her in person. She's a precious. Sandra, yes. Actually, yes. Psycho Cybernetics is a great book as well. I think I've heard of that. Elisa, how long would you say it takes to manifest something? Is it all based on your belief of it? I mean, things are instantly manifested because things are already in existence. So it's like, how long does it take you to convince yourself that you already have it and you don't have to like get it or manifest it or work for it? It's like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I don't know if you heard that. I think it's obviously subjective, but I do have a video talking about like time lag and things like that. Because there are like scientific reasons, like as far as like the energetic fields of like the brain waves in the planet Earth. I actually talk about that in, what is that video called? Yeah, it's like Time Lag Explained or something like that. There's like scientific reasons for why manifestations like take time. But overall, in my personal opinion, it's about like, If you think something takes time, then you obviously don't believe that you already have it, and that's the problem. Jenny just put that Louise Hay book on hold at the library. Yes. What is my favorite vegan food? I don't know. It's all food to me. It's just food. French fries. I've been vegan for 3 years. Have I tried plant-based vegan? Yeah, got some in my freezer. Okay. How long does it take to believe it? Like that's on you. But that's why I like this repetition. I think like if you want to like rewrite a belief, pick like the opposite or the best case scenario version of that belief, and then just like go to town on that thing. Rewrite. I can't, I'm really good at articulating today. Cycle that thought through your head. Like forever. Not forever, but just like that's your new, like, whenever I have a break in my mind, if I'm not enjoying the current moment, I snap straight into my one overall like blanket affirmation, and I just go on it because I'm rewiring my brain about that thing. I don't know how to say this. XX Merkin Ninja. Is this Merkin Ninja? Come on now. Make me say Merkin. Okay, listen, you're in a dark place because you're something with your SP and your third party, like too emotionally invested in what the 3D is doing, not enough in your own power, not doing your own practices of self-care, self-love, self-connection, clearing out the bullshit with meditation, being on top of your thoughts, too much reacting to 3D. If you're in a dark place because of something someone else is doing to you, you're not in control of your thinking. You're not on top of your reactions. And that's where you need to start. You need to start with you, because that's the person doing the manifesting. So start working on healing, loving yourself, meditating, doing things that make you happy, going around people that treat you well, describing people treating you well, changing the way you're thinking about yourself. Like we got to stop the bad habits that perpetuate the dark place. And like, that's part of the issue, is that once we allow ourselves into the dark place, then we don't allow ourselves to stop doing the dark place things. And, sometimes it takes a minute to get out of that place, but it just keep climbing out of it, and like, if you're in a really dark place, then you need to be shining a lot of light, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't keep hiding in the dark if that's what you want to avoid. Guppy, do I plan on doing guided meditations? Yes, 100%. I have a bunch of them. I just haven't had a chance to record. That's what I was saying earlier. Me and Malachi have so many freaking projects that we're working on, and that's actually another one that that's coming too. I have like 20, literally like 20 of them that I have need to record. Okay. Shreya says, I've been scripting for a year and feel it feeling when doing it. Nothing has come yet. Any tips? Yeah, it sounds to me like, I'm guessing without knowing anything else about your story except for what you just said, is that you're scripting and you're doing you're letting the thoughts exist in your mind when you're scripting, and then as soon as you go back into your regular world, you're negating it and denying it and worrying about it, stressing about it, wondering where it's coming, saying it's not here, reacting to your 3D, doing all the opposite things that you said you scripted about. And that's where you need to start, is by maintaining the world you scripted about in the 3D when you're going about your regular day. Like, nothing has changed, so don't act like it has. Sana says, do things that make you happy. Sound is cliche, but it's so important to take care of yourself, and that's how you'll naturally align to everything you want. It is true. And it does sound cliche, but it's like, do things that make you happy means go on walks, meditate, do things like do less to stress you out. Don't let your triggers take over. Have kind conversations with yourself and the people around you. Like, it's not floofy stuff. Like, if you want to have peace in your life, you need to make the peace. You don't just fucking go buy it at the peace store. You got to make it. You got to be it. So that's how you be it, is by doing things that bring you peace and make you happy. If you have, like, let's say that, you have 24 hours in a day. If you spend 24 of them doing things that don't make you happy, when does the happiness come in? It doesn't. It doesn't just show up at your door. So if you got 24 hours in the day and you want to be happy those 24 hours, then you better be doing something to make yourself fucking happy. And you need to know what that is in order to do it. So start experimenting. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and jump off. So I appreciate you guys. If you're still here, if you've been here from the beginning, like, thanks for being here with me during my episode. Nothing is outside of your power. Be on top of your thinking, no matter what is going on in your 3D world. You're doing this. You're doing it all. It's responding to you. So ride the storm. If you start working on meditations or manifestations and all heaven breaks loose in your life, fucking buckle down and keep going with it, because there will be an end to it. You are in control. Keep your thoughts aligned. Use your thinking and your imagination to only describe what you want. And if you catch yourself reacting to what you don't want, be kind to yourself and shift your thinking away from that. Let your feelings happen, but move your thoughts away. The more you do that, the easier it gets. So just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, and never stop, because this process never stops. And if I hadn't been doing this process for so long, I wouldn't be doing as good as I am right now. So you got to stay on top of your practice. Like, that's the thing I've learned the most about all of this, is that your mental practice, your spirituality practice, your emotional practice, whatever you want to call it, is number one and should be prioritized, because it's the thing that's going to get you through anything that comes your way. Okay. Tiffany says, I did my spirit guide meditation and my guide Rati mentioned you. Roxy, she also said you are a conduit and your higher purpose will be revealed. Then a white rabbit ran by. And I'm dressed like in all white today. I even have like white fuzzy like little slippers on. Oh my gosh. Okay. I would love to hear more about that, Tiffany, too. I didn't really talk about subliminals today in the stream. But I do listen to like tones and affirmations like all day, and I sleep with stuff on and like do meditations all the time. So I think it's always good to have something going, keeping your thinking aligned and your emotions in check, as much as possible and under care. Okay, all right, guys. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much. Don't let your 3D get you down. It's an illusion. It's fucking fake anyways, okay? It's all an illusion, so don't be fooled by it. Be in control. Think above your situation. Think beyond it. Don't think from it. Think beyond it. Pumpkin, glad you're here, babe. Appreciate you stopping by. Ethan says, if you're getting demotivated, you were trying to If you're getting demotivated, you are trying. You want to change something outside of you, change you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, everybody. Group affirmation. I'm living the most amazing life. 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 And that's it. That's how you do it. So from now on, we're living the most amazing life. So how could anything get you down when you're living the most amazing life? Keep that story going so that you can continue living the most amazing life. Yes. Yes. I'm living the most amazing life. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate you. You're living the most amazing life. So do not question it. Just live it, be it, say it, do it, think it, say it, say it, say it, say it, say it, say it. And then say it, say it, say it some more. I'm living the most amazing life. Be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. I love you. I appreciate you. I'll see you next week. Bye.